Costco Wholesale is the 14th largest corporation in the United States by total revenue, generating a total of $152.7 billion of revenue in 2019 alone. This type of successful business doing cannot happen without a strong financial accounting system, internal controls, and overall great work environment. Costco separates their merchandise into 5 categories: food and sundries, fresh foods, hard lines, soft lines, and ancillary. They use the LIFO method of the perpetual inventory system in the US because they believe it more fairly presents the results of operations by more closely matching current costs with current revenues. In all other countries, they use FIFO. At the end of 2019, the merchandise inventories consisted of a total of about $11.4 billion, and net sales totaled nearly $15 billion. Their largest sales of merchandise came from food and sundries, followed by ancillary, then hard lines, fresh foods, and soft lines. These net sales are up $23 million from 2017. Something that differentiates Costco from their competitors is their requirement to have a membership card. As a part of their internal control practices, members must pay an annual fee of $60, and executive members must pay up to $120 per year. The total number of cardholders has increased by 8,200 people in the past 3 years, bringing the 2019 total to 98.5 million cardholders. 39% of these members are executive members. Membership generated $3.35 billion in revenue in 2019, while the renewal rate stays at an all-time high of 91% in the United States. Costco credits its membership policies as to why their merchandise shrinkage numbers are so low. By controlling the entrances and exits and using a membership format, inventory losses are well below those of typical retail operations. Costco keeps their costs of merchandise low by keeping good relations with their suppliers, having goods delivered straight to their stores, and paying suppliers early to receive purchase discounts. Costco also works to lower labor costs while treating their employees well. Because the hours of operation are shorter than other retailers, and due to other efficiencies inherent in a warehouse-type operation, labor costs are lower relative to the volume of sales. All the while, Costco continually increases its workers' salaries. Retail workers get a starting pay of $15 an hour. It's important to keep employee morale up to prevent one of the 3 sides of the fraud triangle: pressure. Employees are less likely to feel the need to steal if they are being paid and treated well. Costco has added 23,000 employees in the past 3 years, bringing the 2019 total to 254,000. Costco has both internal and external auditors. During their internal control check in 2018, they identified a material weakness in the internal control related to ineffective information technology general controls. They immediately worked to fix this. As a result of these security measures and controls to protect persona and business information, they concluded that their internal control over financial reporting was effective as of September 1st, 2019. This year, auditors concluded that Costco maintained, in all material respects, effective internal control over financial reporting based on criteria established by the Internal Control Integrated Framework issued by COSO. Overall, Costco is one of the leading retailers as a successful, continually growing corporation. Their efforts to cut expenses by renting warehouses, avoiding storage and delivery costs, and limiting labor helps to reduce administrative, general, and operating expenses. They make the most out of their use of land and continue to expand their already large warehouse space. They work to reduce fraud by keeping check on their internal control systems and improving them when down. They also work to reduce inventory loss by implementing a membership system and keeping good client relations. And with that, their customers remain happy to return again and again and again.